my Virgo mind because he's a Leo and his.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
He always say, I know how Sagittarius is.
I mean, Pisces are known to be very deep, very emotional.
But it's like, you gotta step out that shit. We Leos.
Think, baby, I'm Aquarius. I started this gangster shit.
It's Aquarius and a Scorpio. So I say, is it a Sagittarius thing?
Okay, so what happened with this Gemini Feminine and this Leo Masculine? This can be a really fun couple because Gemini brings out the fun in Leo. Yeah, I know Leos are supposed to be the life of the party and all, but don't get it twisted. They like to be entertained too. Jacob Latimore is basically a singer turned actor, and Serayah McNeill is an actress who sings as well. So they had a lot in common. And to be honest, this alone can bore the hell out of a Gemini. They need someone to teach them some new things. Nah, for real. I can tell you right now, Geminis are one of the most wanted signs in the zodiac. So Jacob definitely has some competition, which is strike one. Leos do not compete. They will show you what they have, and it will be up to you to recognize it. They feel like you can find somebody else better? Go ahead. Gemini is an air sign, and Leo is a fire sign. So what do you get when you mix fire with air? Yeah, a bigger fire. This relationship can be dangerous in the fact that once a fire breaks out, it is very difficult to put it out. And the damage afterwards usually just cannot be fixed. Leo is very serious about their relationships. And it is very hard for Geminis to take relationships seriously because they literally move with the wind and they can fly away very easily. Strike two. Geminis get bored very easily, and this can happen very fast with a Leo because once a Leo loves you for real, they will be very predictable and very reliable. I know it sounds crazy, but Geminis need variety in their life. They do not like the same ish over and over and over, which is probably why Serayah said they just grew apart. But for one, Leo doesn't grow apart from people. And he most likely wanted a family and the whole American dream. And honestly, Geminis could literally care less about any of that. Leo is traditional in relationships, and this can drive a Gemini insane. Geminis need someone not as serious like them, like a Aquarius or a Libra. Basically another air sign so they can fly around together. In reality, the sex was probably holding this thing together anyway because sex keeps them young, and afterwards it's like they just met all over again. This match normally ends when Leo decides they can no longer keep their fire under control and they put their foot down. Hell, Gemini been ready to break free. If you want to get a Gemini feminine as a Leo masculine, you will need to continually surprise her, period. It's simple. You can also impress her by getting close to her brothers and sisters, if they have any, because Gemini's siblings means the world to them. If you want to attract a Leo as a Gemini feminine, never play dumb, period, point blank. Leos don't babysit. They don't like to admit it, but Leos have a really hard time being with someone who gets more attention than them. And this is especially true for the masculine. They want to provide support and protect, and they don't want any help. Seriously. I can tell you right now, Serayah is coming the up. She started the Empire, of course. Now we see her all over Lifetime. She's also in the series on BET with Yolanda Adams. She's in Diddy's new video with Bryson. Yeah, I know the video's not really new, but it's new for Diddy. And of course, she's in 50 Cent's BMF as one of Meech's baby mamas. I mean, you know, Jacob, he was an R&B star. He had a couple of hits back when 106 and Park was popping, and he basically grew up and became an actor. He had an album come out recently too, I believe, and he's definitely showing out in The Chi. They in their 5th season. Serayah is getting major attention, and he he don't like it. Looks like Serayah has flown on over to someone more her own though. Joey Badass, an Aquarius. He's in the music industry as well, and he is also an actor. He's in the Power series, Raising Kanan, as one of the main drug dealers, but he is from New York. And she is from Cali, so just the cultural difference in itself is enough to keep this Gemini's attention. She's in his new Show Me video too. At this point, Leos should know what relationships they should and should not be involved with in order to be satisfied. And Gemini should have learned that it is okay to make changes, but just be upfront about it. I can tell you right now, this is probably a better match. Gemini and Aquarius are both air signs who don't take life serious or themselves too seriously. Neither one believes in reality for real, and they both love to be around people. Plus, I think he already has a daughter, so he ain't pressed. Aquarius is literally the sign of surprising your ass. So Serayah is most likely overly excited to see what the hell he will do next, because nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, knows. Not even an Aquarius knows what they're going to do next. But that's a whole nother video. Always remember, nobody is exactly the same, as we all have control over our own individual actions. Astrology should be used as a self-help guide for manifesting what we want. Astrology should not be used for efforty, if you know what I mean. Never ever try to change anyone. Start with self and everything else will fall neatly into place. And the sooner the better. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share the video. Thanks for watching, and personal readings can be booked on our website at blackastrologyatl.com. And you can also check out our merch. Be sure to follow us on IG at Black Astrology Media. And you can also follow us at Black Astrology.
That you've been doing this for a very long time. You were, in fact, I think you might be the first person we've ever had on the show who got his start on Maury.
Yeah. I wasn't the father.
And not as a fetus, but fairly close to. And in fact, we have a clip of that Maury show.
Now, Jacob is 10, but the buzz is that he's going to be the next Usher. It's because the boys think he's cool, the girls think he's dreamy, and we think he's going to be a huge star. Watch.
What's up? This your boy Jacob Latimore. I'm 10 years old and I'm an R&B artist. I have become so famous, especially at school.
And that's good for me because I'm a Sagittarius moon, honey. Yes, I am very into astrology.